Get into all this fish, honey. She is sauna blanket snatched, bitch. Yes. What? No. Okay. Bitch. Don't you love a good yank back? Finally. Ever since I came to Miami, it's been fucking rice and beans and bread, and I'm trying to find the nutrient. I finally found a fucking farmer's market. I finally got my fucking seeded. Wait, y'all really have to see it one more time because it's just like, she's fab. Ooh, she got the V cuts. Work, bitch. Yes. She's back to like pandemic levels of like giving, skinny, vegan, resting, CMOS cons, resting, fasting, resting puss. Yes. And you guys really have to pick up what I'm putting down with this t-shirt. Like, I'm not even doing it to like give all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really just to like give the give, you know, because I do miss the candy in the orders, but we don't give, it's not giving corn syrup in 2023, bitch. No, we're not giving white sugar. We don't eat that. So yeah, like sometimes y'all be getting an order. It'll be like a little packet of tea. Wow, I'm getting old. I really sent y'all bitches a packet of fucking granola. Ah, damn. I'm in my 30s. Wow. But I'm really not even gonna hold y'all. Like, I've been drinking so much tea this fucking year. I don't even know how I like slipped into my tea bag. Ooh, that was a bar. No, I really have zero clue how I got this deep into herbalism. It really was not a plan. I was just trying to make some shit to like make my ass stay asleep. And then I was like, oh, this tea is kind of nice. You know, this would be a nice free gift for them in their boxes instead of the candy, you know, or instead of just like, be coming up with like mad, like fun, but like random shit for free gifts. Like some of you guys probably got the little 4-point massage tool with the little like ring of informational charts on there. I think that's a really cool free gift. And yeah, y'all getting tea. And I'm gonna have a section on the site for like little bags of tea, and they're gonna be called nickel bags. So you can get a little nickel bag. That's cute. No, but for real, bitches, like I've been to so many different realms this week, just testing the herbs and like testing all these different teas and stuff, and like I've like expelled mutants and just things that like, you know, just fucking baggage and like childhood trauma, like everything just fucking like healed this week. Like listen to my speaking voice. When does my speaking voice ever even sound this femme? And I'm not even pushing it. I'm not even pressing it. That's just how my voice is coming out of the box right now. It's giving kitty in the box, okay? It's giving femme box. Ha! Okay, girls, get into it. Bitch, I'm about to fucking zoot up out of this bitch. I'm about to levitate on your hoes. Yes, no. Whenever I do my lucid dreaming, I definitely have to have the melatonin. I have to have the melatonin and some magnesium, you know? But this is the Wings of Butterfly tea. I think that I'm debating on whether or not to add valerian. Okay, now I'm adding this little piece of osha root. Bitch, I've been reading about that. Another thing I want to say, I want to give an apology to all the Western mystic bitches, Wiccan witches that I've been like, kind of being like, oh, that shit don't work. That shit don't work. No. The little like herbs and The little white girl magic be working, honey. It's con. Oh, girls, the herb life is giving drogas, mommy. Drogas. And y'all see how I went and found the plug on the Blue Lotus. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Blue Lotus, like, in every pack. Like, I can't even believe how much I paid for those flowers. And then the Kundalini tea got the yellow lotus in it. Girls, it's giving drogas. Drogas. Stop using drogas. Okay, yes, honey. The way that just set me up, honey, girl, you don't need alcohol. Like, you don't need nothing man-made that is, like, terrible for you. You don't need alcohol. You don't need tobacco. Those are just things that you want. But no, you could just have the Blue Lotus and get turned, bitch. I blew it all on her. I get it right back. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. Chris Brown is really an amazing artist. Like, he's a fucking amazing artist. Like, my life has really been so castrated. All these years not being able to really, like, get into, like, who I really like, you know? Because y'all just wouldn't fucking, like, let up on me. I remember when Treasure Island came out and stuff, like, first off, Dr. Luke, regardless of what, okay? I wasn't there, y'all weren't there, we weren't there. Dr. Luke is really one of the most fucking talented motherfuckers. And he's, like, quick with it, you know? So that means he has, like, really, like, amazing mental dexterity. And his, like, aptitude for just pattern recognition and just probability and just, you know, the things he knows how to do to just kind of, like, suck the dopamine right out of you. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't help it. I remember back when Treasure Island came out, and he totally mistook what I was trying to do. Like, remember when I was, like, trying to lie and be like, no, Dr. Luke didn't make it. I never even met Dr. Luke. Sir came made the beat, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't saying that because I gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, come on. These girls have seen me, like, go through the fucking trenches. Nobody ever fucking cared. So, like, that's just the truth in the booth. Like, I don't care. All I knew at that point is that, you know, Dr. Luke is legendary, and I'm getting my fucking Dr. Luke record, bitches, move. But I already saw it. It was some little fucking monster, of course. I already saw it, and they were all, like, I saw all the little fucking fish, like, swarming around, and they were about to launch a fucking bomb. They were about to launch a bomb off my ass, and you know how that fucking Twitter algorithm used to bubble up on my ass, and I just used to be like, ah! So I was trying to stop it before it even began. Like, I was low-key trying to protect Luke and also, like, protect the space for this song and not have it fucking overshadowed by, like, some news about some white girl. No, the white girls already get enough, like, news for their fucking tears and whatever. Like, can I get some news for this fucking fire single? And he took it the wrong way. Like, he took it like I was trying to disassociate myself from him. And I could tell his feelings were really fucking hurt. Because, no, when I tell you, this nigga Dr. Luke used to call me, like, every fucking, like, something like every 2 days. I'm like, damn, nigga, how many fucking songs you want me to do? Like, what do you want from me? No, and really, how many songs you want me to do before you really pull out that Kelly Clarkson shit, nigga? That's what I'm here for, okay? I didn't come, like, okay, Treasure Island is cute, but I hate when producers do that. You know, like, I remember, like, being in the studio with Paul Epworth. It's like, okay, no, like, Paul Epworth, I came to you to get one of those, like, bootleg Mahalia Jackson Jim Crow records. Like, one of them fucking hot slave in a fucking hot slave in a fucking stilt house. Baptist church shit. That shit you don't know nothing about. I came to get one of those. And then it's fucked up because it's like you go and you sit with this fucking producer that you love, and they will not stop playing you their trash fucking hip hop beats. And it just gets on my nerves because it's like, okay, nigga, if you don't stop trying to pigeonhole me, number one. Number two, if you don't stop trying to force these whack and fake hip hop, like, no, Azealia Banks is not going to be the jump off or the guinea pig for your trash hip hop. No. And please respect the fact that, like, what you think is white people music is actually black people music. And I'm always just going to have a greater understanding just by, like, nature. And, like, when I come to you and I say, like, yeah, like, when I come to the fucking, like, Paul Epworth session and I'm looking for Paul Epworth, like, don't give me... So after I sent that tweet and I was like, no, I never even met Dr. Luke. I really just said that so that they could just fucking, like, shut up. Because I didn't want to hear about... I didn't want to hear about, like, how I need to have consideration for somebody's fucking struggle when people go on about their lives despite anything that has happened to me. Like, that's just adulthood. And I immediately recognized it as, like, racism because, yeah, there were plenty of white girls that were still working with Dr. Luke. But Dr. Luke took it, like, really personally and then, like, sent me this picture of us in the studio. And I'm just like, duh. Like, of course I know you. Hello. Like, I know you. But then he didn't even give me a chance to explain. Like, he was, like, really fucking heartbroken. It was sad. But then again, at the same time, like, Dr. Luke was doing that thing. Like, I remember he had all these fake DJ Mustard beats, and it was just like, oh my gosh. Like, no. You can't be serious. No. And this is all you're gonna play for me? Like, no. I was waiting for that fucking... Have you ever been loved? I was waiting for that fucking, like, pop, rock, Americana, big bandstand shit. Speaking of which, Dr. Luke, it's been a minute since we've heard some, like, good, like, shit from you. You know what I'm saying? You be behind the scenes sabotaging collabs and all type of shit like that. Cause, yeah, y'all sent me that fucking Kim Petras record. I sent it back and then you canceled it. Corny. Why? And I'm not even gonna hold you, Luke. You did a terrible job A&Ring, whatever. Like, this last Doja Cat project was not done correctly. No, you guys were not supposed to give Doja Lamar. Like, if you guys are going for that, like, cyber, weird, like, Y2K, kind of like Dennis Rodman, Downtown, Julie Brown, like, I get the references. You know, the sampling pieces should have been, like, Mirage by Underground Resistance. It should have been, like, Sea Snake by Drexia. Like, it should have been LFO. Like, it should have been, like, nah. That's where it was supposed to go. It was not supposed to go into, like, you know, kind of like token white boy with the, like, Waiting Outside Supreme circa 2006, like, cringe attempt at, like, conscious rap. I don't know what that was. It was like some, like, fake Asher Roth token white boy rap mixed with just this overt desire to try and, like, spark some beef amongst, I guess, whoever she considers her contemporaries. Like, honestly, I feel like all the rap girls are kind of just, like, laughing, like, haha, white girl, yeah, okay, whatever. Because she's very white in her thinking, in her behaviors, in her everything. And you guys should have leaned into that more. And went, yeah, see, you need some more people working over there at Kimosabe. You really do. You really fucking do. because there was an opportunity there to really like split hip hop's head open. In all of that album's attempts to push an envelope, you can just tell that the creative team behind it were just so unaware of like where to even lick the envelope. Like, you guys completely missed the mark. Like, missed it totally. And then it's like, okay, after you already say the thing about Nicki and like, oh, that was a cash grab, then you discard her, and then you take like Ice Spice on tour. Like, what do you think? What do you think that we're thinking about? What you're thinking about Ice Spice? You think it's like a cash grab or like a hip hop grab? Like, nah. And Funk Flex, like, okay, no, that just really shows how out of touch you are, Dr. Luke. Should have been Just Blaze. Nah. So, since like such a big stink was made about the Doja Cat hardcore rap album, and that shit is soft as fuck. You guys don't get the space and the opportunity to really like surprise and impact and like fuck it up. I feel like by making this misstep, especially like, you know, all the weird like beauty things and stuff like that, by making this misstep, like Doja's gonna have to either stay in this like rap spot or kind of just she's gonna have to stay in the box or just that like proverbial digital space that is Black women's music, you know, female rap, whatever. Yeah, she's gonna have to stay in that space, because even coming back to do it again the way it should have been done the first time, like you guys were referencing all the wrong things. Even to come back and do it, it wouldn't have the same impact, because y'all gassed up a hardcore rap album and shit is sweet as fuck. So it's like, either this is gonna like just drown in like the bubble or the bucket of just like girls who try to be weird, or she's gonna have to do what she knows she's doing, what I know she's doing, which Nicki also does. All the smart Black women who do it know exactly what the fuck is going on, you know? This kind of... And we really have been boxed into this space by, you know, just white capitalist interests. You know, just this weird fucking competition amongst female rappers to prove like who is the most like destitute, ghetto, broken down. Like, who can do the most like poverty fucking shit. It's like, who baby daddy gonna be the most deadbeat? You know, who gonna fucking say the most dirty ghetto fucking... What the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know, Nicki. I think Nicki really like took it a little too far with the method acting there, and like she really believes that she used to sell crack and like have like kilos of cocaine or whatever. I guess just like she believed she was bisexual when she called herself Nicki Minaj, I guess, to find out later that she's not, or maybe she is, and I don't fucking know. I don't know. She gives me like weird Christian values, don't embarrass the family type shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, Nicki's taken it so far that she's actually married to a registered sex offender. That's insane. That's weird. Like, that's really weird. And it's kind of like, I don't know. Like that's kind of like schizoid behavior, you know? But honestly, my spirit tells me that like her, like the way she like hop, skips, and runs to kind of like, you know, defend these men who have been like accused of sexually abusing kids is almost like as if she's trying to like keep a secret or something like that. Because it's like, I don't give a fuck if the motherfucker was my fucking brother or what. And they said they found his semen on the little girl's pajamas. Like, come on, no. And quite frankly, I would feel like I have worked too hard for everything I have to have a nigga that I can't show off. You know, a nigga I can't take nowhere. Like, what the fuck is he? Like, okay. Like, nah. He is just looking weak. They got you on House of, like, every other month. My nigga, what's going on? And she's a Sag. Like, a female Sag, something could be, like, eating them to their fucking core. You know what I'm saying? But if it's gonna make them look like a victim or make them look vulnerable even for a second, they will bury that shit and take it to the grave with them and just fucking move throughout life, like, you know, just tense and just, you know, because already with something like that, like, because that's the only explanation that I could come up with for it, that she might be trying to hide something that probably happened to her when she was a little girl, you know, because where would the brother learn that from? Like, there's a piece of the story that we're not hearing, and you know, it's not her job to tell us that, and not at all. And I mean, like, furthermore, okay, we could already kind of tell that some agreement was made between Tasha K and Nicki Minaj to spread this rumor that Cardi B has herpes. And now that it's coming out that it was true, I'm sorry, mama. All that Queen of Rap shit is in the gutter. It's in the gutter because you had one job. All you had to do was make a better song than Bodak Yellow, and you had to do it quickly. Like, after 3 weeks, like, your time was up. So you have just been, like, spending your money to go out of your way to, like, fuck with some girl who you're letting win because you just won't fucking write the song. Like, if you're really the queen of rap, then just fucking rap. Fucking rap. You don't have to be, like, setting bitches up in the club and, you know, saying people's kids have Down syndrome and all type of shit. Like, because, yeah, no, the streets know you said that, Nicki. Cardi had every fucking right to pop on your ass. And then you be, like, dishonest. And you be doing, like, a lot of, like, phony shit behind the scenes and stuff like that. And it's just, like, you know, it's getting to a point where the people that you're, like, threatening with the bad information are also being like, okay, well, fine. Then we won't work with you either. Like, yeah, sis, like, you tried to, like, can my little reality show. They put your documentary in the can, too. Just for, like, having the nerve to threaten them. What? That's crazy. You're crazy, girl. You need to get it together. And honestly, at this point, like, if I were you, I would just stop doing the collabs. Because you just can't help it. Like, you can't help it. And now that I'm putting all of these things in perspective, I'm starting to kind of, like, empathize more than demonize. Yeah, I don't know. You have some, like, thing, some self-esteem thing that prevents you from working with people who are on your level musically and creatively because you're afraid of this imaginary, like, only girl in the world sinning. I don't know what the fuck is on your mind. But, like, honestly, if you think an Azealia Banks collab was gonna make you look bad and then turn around and marry a registered sex offender, sis, girl. Like, you may as well just give Safari a call. Because I'm sorry, nothing looks worse than your husband's mustache. Like, nothing looks worse than him in those, like, VIM outfits. Nothing looks worse than that. So, like, feel free to, like, actually push the needle forward and, like, stop endorsing, like, dumb shit. Like, dumbass shit. I'm sorry. Like, this Sexy Red shit is disgusting. Like, it's fucking disgusting. It's like literally, like, bleh. Like, what is she talking about? And if we can't see that as, like, a slap in Black women's face, like, no, that's a slap. You never want to knock how somebody's getting their fucking bread, though, you know? That's one of the beautiful things about hip-hop, especially female rap, is that it creates this, like, new job field where you can really, like, rise up out of the socioeconomic conditions that hold you down. You can rise up fast, and if you have, like, good business managers who give a fuck about you and will teach you the ins and outs of money and how to manage it and all kind of shit, like, it only takes one time to be right in that space, you know? And, like, yeah, I'm all for that. Like, I'm 100% for Black women getting the bag. But this music is terrible. And it's like, ugh. What was the lip gloss's colors called? Ew. So just to clarify, I have no personal issue with Sexy Red. Like, this is not, you know, a thing I'm trying to start or anything like that. I just think I don't think she's very talented. And it's pretty repulsive. Like, it's pretty fucking repulsive. Like, I mean, like, Sukihana's, I think she's a very sweet girl. I have nothing bad to say about her or her character, her personality. But it's getting a little kitschy. You know, just, like, outrageous just for the fuck of it. Like, it doesn't even mean anything. Now I'm eating nigga ass. Like, nah, girl, we saw you throw up on an OnlyFans. Like, no. But anyways, back to my point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Dr. Luke, you should be kind of culturally aware enough to see the very unique space that Doja Cat could have occupied if this hip-hop offering, rap offering were done without all of the contemporary, conventional kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even care to hear Doja rapping in a style that's, like, reminiscent of, like, anything, like, Flo Milli is doing, or, like, just anything that, like, just one of these, like, random rap girls are doing. You know what I mean? Like, there's only a handful of us that are actual, like, there's only a handful of us who have actually made a significant impact on the greater music industry. Doja Cat's impact is purely linked to her, like, savviness with the internet. You know, she hasn't come out with a song that is like the definitive Doja Cat song that sounds like nothing we've ever heard before. Like, this is Doja Cat. Like, we haven't gotten there yet. I'm hoping that we do get one of those from her, because I think her very first record was good. Her very first record was good. It felt authentically her. Hot Pink, we already knew what was happening there. Planet Her, That was more of Dr. Luke's like genius fucking his genius knack for interpolation. Like, word to every artist in the fucking world, it like, don't ever play your fucking demos or your next single for Dr. Luke before it's out, because I promise you he will have like 5 different versions of the song ready by fucking midnight, and your head will spin, ho. You better keep your cards close to the chest. But yeah, like I didn't get anything from Dr. Luke on this record. I'm not sure if Doja knows who she or what her authentic artistic voice is. You know, I feel like she's still in the scrimmage of like crafting herself. And that's what every artist does when they're crafting themselves. They impersonate, you know, their favorites. So she's been doing this like Nicki Minaj, Azealia Banks mashup. She's a C-barb. But yeah, no. The real music heads, we're waiting for like that moment between you and Doja. Like I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for you to stop hoarding like the white girl power ballads and like make her sing. Like make her put the vape pen down. Call like a vocals trainer and like make her sing. Like she means it. I just want to see some like authentic talent shine through. It's just kind of like this like troll, you know, like kind of cute troll, but also just kind of like, wait, what? You were on Stormfront.com, like sharing foot pics, like what? That's bizarre. And it's getting a little try hard too. Like, Doja, this is not the kind of outrage you want. Like, I didn't even know he was a neo-Nazi. Like, girl, please. You cannot listen. Brett and Nelson, listen, okay? Let me tell you something. These girls in this industry, they run their fucking mouths. And they play in the girls' faces. And all of that Yolandi Visser cosplay, like, okay, I get it, you're South African, but like, have you heard the things that Yolandi Visser has said about black people? I mean, whatever. Maybe you just really don't care, and that's fine. But I'm gonna need like you to pop out, sis. Like, just one time. Like, put the effort in. You know, no more kind of like lazy rap, whatever bullshit. Because you're kind of like you're about to get caught by the same trap Rico Nasty got caught in. You know what I'm saying? Just way too much effort put in on looks and like, you know, graphic makeup and just weird stuff that I know like she's spending like 6 to 8 hours a day in a makeup chair. Do you know how much other shit she could be getting done in that 6 to 10 hours or 6 to 8 hours? You know? And it's like, you know, you spend so much time like trying to look like fucking Gene Simmons from Kiss that you forget that you have to actually like evolve out of your young Rapunzel impression and into your own thing. And just like remember why you were here in the first place is all I'm saying. It's not for some clothes. It's not for like any like just remember why you started doing this or why you wanted to do it when you were a little girl, and like go from there, because you've been out for a very long time and you don't have a single song that like resonates in my like, you know, or like in any part of my psyche. So Dr. Luke, you're also kind of like you're churning out like kind of effectiveness music too, like, you know, behind the optics, like Dr. Luke, like you're kind of falling off. I'm gonna need you to step it up real fast, especially you want to be out here canceling collabs and throwing temper tantrums and all that, nigga. You better step your dick up like ASAP. Step that shit up. Cause like high key, damn, Dr. Luke, you really fucking missed out. Like, Funk Flex, no. You supposed to go get DJ Drama. Like, okay, see, then it really would have had hip hop heads like, "Rrr?" Like, what the fuck is about to happen? Like DJ Drama or Just Blaze, and just had the whole fucking shit. And like, yes, underground resistance, fucking like New Job is like, yes, that's the kind of like bibbity boom bap backpack shit that the real music listener wants to hear. We don't want to hear like whatever y'all just did. Nah. What? See, I could A&R this shit in my fucking sleep and how these bitches popping. Like popping. But oftentimes the black girl wants to like listen to the white man about how to be Azealia Banks. Or everyone can get over them fucking selves and stop like pretending like I'm not the best like female artist across genres. Like, no, I'm not gonna sit in this like female rap box because it smells like hot sauce and spit in this box. And I'm just like, I'm capable of so much more. So yeah, like, yeah, Dr. Luke, you're gonna have to get over yourself because we have children together. And yeah, I'm definitely coming back for Treasure Island for Fantasy 2. So somehow, some way, you're just gonna have to get over it, and you are gonna, unfortunately, have to speak to Azealia Banks. Aww. So yeah, get ready for that. Because what we're not gonna have is you wasting raps. You get what I'm saying? When you sent me that Sex Up for Fun track, I did it, and then somehow, some way, it got canceled, and then now it's been leaked, you know, without my permission. Like, I don't need any promotion from, like, Kim Petras. Like, no offense, but, you know, I wonder how much money she is paying, like, all of these people to pretend like they give a fuck about Kim Petras. Like, all these, like, rap girls, like, to pretend like they give a fuck. Like, it just all looks so awkward. It looks so awkward and, like, just so try hard. And, I mean, sure, people are, like, there are enough, like, people to watch it, but it all sucks bad. So, yeah, what we're not going to have is the very wealthy white man, you know, it just erasing even the smallest opportunity for me to make a penny. No, we're just not going to have that. And yeah, she told me it was somebody in your studio that leaked the record. So, you know, just being like a good musician and like, you know, a patron of the arts, we're going to have to figure out a way for me to be able to monetize the song or get paid for whatever promotion it ultimately gave her. You know, it didn't do shit for me because I don't need competitors. Like I am the gays already. Keke Palmer actually did the same thing to me, which I felt really fucking offended by. You know, it's like, if and when you first received this track back and you decided that I was too controversial to be associated with, don't then, like, it's an even bigger insult to leak the record for promotional sake, as if I'm like not as if I'm not actually a musician, you know? Like, you're still kind of, like, stuck in this weird space between, like, being taken seriously as an actress by Hollywood or kind of, like, you know, being, I don't know, the designated award show host, like, sassy black female, like, okay, honey, you're, like, real shenanigans with it, you know? Okay, I've gone in a couple different directions. It's definitely the Blue Lotus. But the crux of this rant was Dr. Luke, where are them white girl bangers? That's all. That's all. That has been my point this entire time. Where are the white girl bangers? Where are the white girl bangers? Like, I just need, like, early 2003 Dr. Luke, like, just on the scene, fucking it up, you know? And to just to be quite fair, like, whether it was a crime or whether she just simply wanted to get out of the fucking deal, like, okay, when you really go back and you really pay attention to a lot of the lyrics, like, on Kesha shit, like, every song was just, like, no, Dr. Luke, you kind of was doing that girl dirty. Like, every song, she's, like, deprecating herself. Like, no woman wants to sing about that all the time. And you really were dragging it. Like, you dragged it. Like, every song was just like, here I am. I'm a fucking, like, white hillbilly, social reject. I haven't fucking washed my pussy in days and my breath stinks. But I'm just, like, I'm looking for some, like, what? I'm drinking whatever you pouring. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break it up a little bit. Because, yeah, like, who would want, like, what young woman would want to set herself up aesthetically in that way? Like, a lot of the lyrics are like, oops, forgot to wash my ass or forgot to wipe my ass after I took a big shit. So now I got, like, it's all just really bad. So, yeah, I'm going to end this with just saying, like, okay, my guy, like, okay, you have clearly proven yourself to be an instrument of oppression, like actual real-time oppression by, you know, depriving me of the right to monetize, like, work that I did by leaking it, and by just kind of, like, you know, forcing people into fucking frivolous lawsuits because they don't agree with you or whatever, just, like, real, like, stupid male ego shit. And, like, Dr. Luke, like, I think you're a little bit shorter than me, and you might weigh less than me. Like, you're very easy to, like, you know, you're like a little, like, beanie baby. You're a very small man.